Before you can apply formatting to a shape, you need to click it to select it. If selecting a text box or word art as a shape, ensure that you click its border so that the border appears as a solid, not dashed line. In our example, we are going to insert a shape so that we can format it. Now our border is solid, so we know that our object is selected. This indicates that the shape itself has been selected in object mode. Once the shape has been selected, you will see the Format tab of the Drawing Tools Contextual tab appear in the ribbon. This tab provides you with several shape formatting options. At the left end of the Format tab and the Drawing Tools Contextual tab in the ribbon is the Insert Shapes button group. The large scroll box in this group contains quick access to shapes you can insert and functions in the same way that the Shapes button on the Insert tab does. For shapes that are drawn by hand, such as the scribble shape, you can click the Edit Shape button within the Insert Shapes button group after you have drawn it. So let's draw a squiggle. And then click Edit Shape. And this will display its editing points. We can then click and drag the points to change the contours of the shape. You can click the Text Box button to draw a text box. This button functions the same way the Text Box button in the Text button group on the Insert tab in the ribbon does. If using PowerPoint 2013 and you have multiple shapes selected, you can click the Merge Shapes drop-down button and then select a method of shape merging to apply to the selected shapes from the drop-down menu that appears. So let's merge our scribble and our lightning bolt. To do so, select one of the images, hold down the Shift key and select the second image, and then click the Merge Shapes button. Then we can select which type of merge we want to do, and the two shapes will be merged together. In the Shape Styles section, you can apply stylistic changes that affect the appearance of the fill and line of a selected shape. You can scroll through the choices shown in the large scroll box of preset shape appearances and click one to apply to your shape if desired. You can also use the buttons available to the right of the scroll box to customize the appearance of the shape. You can use the Shape Fill drop-down to fill the inside of a shape with one of the many available colors, pictures, gradients, or textures available. Note that this button is unavailable for shapes that do not contain any fillable area, such as lines and arrows. To select a fill color, click on one of the color choices shown in the Shape Fill button's drop-down menu. If the colors shown aren't quite what you want, then you can select the More Fill Colors command to open the Colors dialog box, where you can create almost any color you desire. You can then click either the Standard tab, and then select one of the colors shown in the honeycomb of color choices, or you can click the Custom tab, and then select any color you want. At the bottom of both tabs, you can use the Transparency slider to set the level of color transparency to apply. Then click the OK button after making a choice to apply the selected color. To remove a fill effect from a shape, select the No Fill command in the Shape Fill button's drop-down to remove any of the applied effect. If you are using PowerPoint 2013, you can click the Eyedropper command in the Shape Fill button's drop-down menu to change your mouse pointer to an eyedropper tool. You can then hold it over any color within the slide that you want to match, such as a color within a picture, and then click to select that color as the fill color for the selected shape. You can also insert a picture into the shape as a fill effect. To do this, choose the Picture command from the Shape Fill button's drop-down menu to open the Select Picture dialog box. Here you can navigate to and then select a picture from your computer to use as the fill effect for the selected shape. You can apply a gradient to a selected shape by rolling your mouse pointer over the Gradient command in the Shape Fill button's drop-down menu and then clicking on a preset gradient to apply to its shape. To apply a texture to a shape, choose the Texture command from the Shape Fill button's drop-down menu and then click the Texture to apply from the choices shown in the side menu. In the Shape Styles button group on the Format tab of the Drawing Tools Contextual tab in the ribbon, you will find the Shape Outline drop-down button. You can use this button to format the border or line color of a selected shape. This is also the button you can use to alter the appearance of shapes that are nothing more than lines, such as the line shape or the arrow shape. If you click the Shape Outline button, you can select a color shown in the color palette of choices to change the line color of your selected shape. To remove a line color, select the No Outline choice from the Shape Outline button's drop-down menu. If you are using PowerPoint 2013, you can click the Eyedropper command in the Shape Outline button's drop-down menu to change your mouse pointer to an eyedropper tool. You can then hold it over any color within the slide that you want it to match, such as color within a picture, and then click to select that color as the line color for your selected shape. To change the width of the shape's outline, make a selection from the side menu of choices that appears when you roll your mouse pointer over the Weight command in the Shape Outline button's drop-down menu. Likewise, you can choose a different dash style for the outline from the choices available in the side menu that appears when you roll your mouse pointer over the Dashes command. This will make our border thicker or thinner, depending on the weight that you pick. If formatting a line or arrow shape, you can change its endpoints by making a choice from the side menu that appears when you roll your mouse pointer over the Arrows command in the Shape Outlines button drop-down menu of choices. Back in the Shape Styles button group on the Format tab, you will see the Shape Effects button. You can click this button to view a drop-down menu of preset effect categories you can apply to a selected image. To do this, roll over the desired category within the drop-down menu and then click the desired preset effect setting in the side menu that appears. To apply a style shown in the Word Art Styles button group on the Format tab of the Drawing Tools Contextual tab in the ribbon to a selected word art or text box, click a choice within the list shown. So let's select our word art, make sure the object has a solid border around it, and now we can change our word art styles. You can click the Text Fill button to select a fill effect for the text within a text box or word art from the drop-down menu. The choices displayed here are the exact same choices shown when you click the Shape Fill button in the Shape Styles button group. You can click the Text Outline drop-down button to select an outline effect for the text within a selected text box or word art from this drop-down menu. The choices displayed here are the exact same choices shown when you click the Shape Outline button in the Shape Styles button group. You can click the Text Effects drop-down button to select a special effect for the text within a selected text or word art from the drop-down menu. The choices displayed here are similar to the choices shown when you click the Shape Effects button in the Shape Styles button group. However, you can use the effects shown in the Transform category to warp the text within a shape. The buttons shown within the Arrange button group on the Format tab display the same options available when formatting pictures and clip art. In the Arrange button group, you will find buttons that allow you to change a shape's placement, alignment, and rotation. If you have overlapping shapes in a slide, you can click either the Bring Forward or Send Backward buttons to change the order in which the shapes overlap each other in the stack. You can click the Align button to choose from one of the available alignment options. The Group button is used if you have multiple drawn shapes simultaneously selected in your slide. In this case, you can click the Group button to group the individual shapes together as a single unit. Since both of my objects are selected, now the Group button is highlighted and so I can use it. We can group them together and then make changes to both of them at the same time. We can also select the Ungroup command to break the shapes back into their separate components. You can also click the Rotate button to select a rotation option for the selected shape in your slide. Like images, you can also use the Size button group to resize a shape. Use the Shape Height or Shape Width spinner boxes to increase or decrease the height or width of the selected shape.